Presiding Officer, members have rightly focused on the SNP's failure to prioritise key projects on both the A96 and the A90. The junction of those two roads at the Hoddigan roundabout is the worst single pinch point on either road, but it does not even get a mention in their strategic transport projects review. I hope the Minister will respond once I have laid out the argument. He will certainly have an opportunity to do so at that time. But John Swinney said at the time of the STPR that the Hoddigan was missed out because the problems of the junction would be solved when the Aberdeen Western Peripheral Route was built. He told the Press and Journal of 11 December that the traffic bottleneck at the Hoddigan was essentially influenced by the effects of the construction of the AWPR, which will take an enormous proportion of traffic from the A90, so therefore it seems to me to be a prudent approach to concentrate on a strategic project of that nature. Well, the SNP would concentrate on the WPR because that strategic project would apparently solve all the problems. An SNP government spokesman backed that up when he apparently told the Aberdeen Evening Express that the Hoddigan scheme had been superseded by the Aberdeen bypass. Now, Stuart Stevenson has already tried a couple of quite different explanations. When I asked him about it on the 10th of December, he said the STPR was about strategic transport projects. The Hoddigan is an example of a local project. But he apparently told the Press and Journal something quite different, that the work is set to be completed before 2012, which means that it does not have to be featured in the STPR. Mr Stevenson has since confirmed that the WPR will not be completed before 2012. That suggests that the work on the Hoddigan must take place alongside work on the WPR if it was missed out of the Strategic Projects Review because it would be finished by 2012. But not according to Alex Salmond. The First Minister told the Press and Journal emphatically that work on the Hoddigan will be done, but let's get the bypass done first. It would be daft to do it the other way round, he said. The Evening Express had Mr Salmond on the front page. I will fix the Hoddigan, but work to revamp the Hoddigan roundabout won't start until after Aberdeen's bypass is completed. Well, that's funny, because Mr Stevenson has since told me in a written answer that the A90 between Charleston and Blackdog will be detrunked, responsibility transferred from the Scottish Government to Aberdeen City Council on the 1st of April, following the opening of the WPR. Well, that doesn't suggest much work being done by central government. Perhaps, if it is a local project, as Mr Stevenson said in Parliament, the work will be down to the local council. But Mr Salmond, no indeed, Mr Salmond told the Press and Journal on the 18th of December that the key commitment is roundabout improvements will be paid for and delivered before the road is detrunked. It will not be down to Aberdeen City, it will be the Scottish Government that will do the work, and then it will be handed over as an improved roundabout. So there we have it. John Swinney thinks the WPR will take care of things. Stuart Stevenson wants to hand the Hoddigan to the Council as soon as the WPR is finished, and Alex Salmond says he won't hand it over until the WPR has been built and the roundabout has been sorted out. 3 SNP ministers, 3 different plans. And just for good measure, Brian Adam told the Evening Express on 6 January this year that Stuart Stevenson, and I quote, was not in a position to give a timescale or say which option would be used, unquote. So perhaps today ministers can finally sort out the party line and tell us what the Scottish Government actually intends to do at the Hoddigan roundabout, and above all, tell us when they intend to do it.